Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I'm wondering if people are getting complacent, thinking that things are all good on this lockdown. I'm getting news from different sources. People are getting complacent, meaning, okay, well, they kind of lightened up the rules a little bit. We're just going to go out. But you have areas that are still under lockdown here in the Philippines. I think that's something we really have to take a look at. Being complacent, and what I mean by that is it seems that some, for example, some are saying that you can open up a little bit and they're going to go to the mall. Well, the mall is still under quarantine themselves and letting a few people in, and you can still go to the mall, but you got to have a pass. Then they're saying in some areas that you're 60 and above, you can't go out, and 21 below, you cannot go out. But other areas are saying it's okay to go out. So what can you do and what can you not do? That's the big question. They lightened up the rules where we're at. It says no more lockdown, but yet the businesses are still closed. It's not business as usual. And what I mean by that is we're still under some type of quarantine. No 60 is allowed out, and no 21 and below. So what is true? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like in limbo, and somebody told me this morning, before I did a live stream, that they're heading to church tomorrow in an area not far from here. One of my friends going to the Baptist church. And I said, it's not even supposed to be open. I mean, are you open? He says, yeah, we've been under lockdown, so we're all going to go to church tomorrow. Is that being complacent? I don't know. You have to make your own choice. Is it? I don't know. I'd be skeptical. I mean, my church is just, I can actually see the top of my building, my church right here. And we have, 40, 50 members, 60 members, depending on the day, good and bad days. And it varies. 40, 60, 80 members total, and probably 30, 40 show up on a Saturday. But I won't go, even if they had it, because you get more than 10, 15, 20 people that's been scattered out throughout wherever they come from, wherever that is. I mean, I don't know where everybody lives, So are we jumping the gun? I don't know. That's really got me thinking this afternoon. I mean, I'm really contemplating, is it really jumping the gun? Sure, you can get on a motorcycle. Sure, you can go out. But they're still arresting people in their own house, in their own place, if you don't have a mask on. Can you go out with a mask? I'm sure you can. Can you go out without a pass? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on where you live. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't have a pass, so I will not go out. Now, I could, if they happen to have church, I could probably go to church. Would I go to church? It's saying, if my church had church, should I go? Under the current circumstances, probably not. We had a COVID case here in Valencia and around, and I don't know. Not everybody's being tested. How many people are at home? I say honeybadger. I said the word. Oh, no, it's going to be demonetized. People are at home, sick. They can't get to the doctor. Do they have the honey badger? Don't know. Can they test them? They can't test them if they're at home. Can you get to the hospital? Yeah. But not all the hospitals are available and open. They are, but they're not. If I got sick, I have to go to a private hospital because the other hospitals are present. There's many public hospitals, but where I'm located, I have to go to private. I don't know. Are we full in operation? I think they should have done it stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, something like that, maybe. Stage 1. And there's just me talking, and I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, I'm getting messages now, oh, okay, it's okay to go out. Really? When? Oh, they released my, we're under lockdown, but we're not under lockdown, and even though I'm 60, I can go out. Oh, you can? Well, I haven't heard anything about that. You can do wherever you want. You want to go out, go out. But would I? I don't know. It really makes you think. And thinking about it, would I go out? I don't know. I mean, really, maybe in a couple weeks. I say that for me personally, would I go out? Not right now. I know that me and ours not going to go out. Mommy goes out. Ruth go out. Other than that, and I tell her, please be careful when she goes out. Because if she brings it home, we're sick. If she brings it home, she could be a carrier and don't even know it. So we have to be really careful. I tell you, please, when you leave, make sure you do the guidelines. Apparently what happens sometimes that we don't really realize, people influence you in a certain way and tell you, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And these people will follow. And the people influence people is what I'm talking about. It's okay, you can go to town now. Well, who said you can go to town? It's not like there's this thing that says, okay, in these areas you're allowed to go to town. In these areas you're not allowed to go to town. These areas you're allowed to go out. In these areas, so we don't know. And I'm kind of limbo about it. We're under quarantine ourselves, but we're really not under a. We're stopped into the month, so we're supposedly open, but we're still restricted on leaving the house. So I consider we're still under lockdown. If I don't have a pass, I can't go out, right? And if I go to town, where am I going to town for if businesses are closed? So I don't know. Maybe it'll lighten up here in the next couple, 2-3 weeks. I mean, all businesses are actually closed today. Now, today is a national holiday. I have to say that. But they were closed yesterday. So, and they were closed the day before. And it was supposed to lit up on the 27th. Of course, a lot of them businesses won't be able to be open anyway because they won't be able to have the funds to open because, it's like me. If I had a business and it's shut down for 2, 3, 4 weeks, I could not afford to have it open again unless I had got a loan or something. But I'm just saying, are we getting complacent? Maybe, maybe not. I know for me here in the Philippines, I'm listening to what's going on in the news, and Luzon's under lockdown. Certain areas are in lockdown. I was talking to one of my buddies in Mindoro. He's out and about like it's another day. So, but their business is closed there also. So here in Mindinao, where I'm at, we're locked down today because of the holiday, but because everything is closed, except for the remittance centers and things like that. Mercury drugs are open and things like that. But here's a question to everybody. Are we under, would you go out? If someone said to you today, it's okay for you to go out where everything's fine, would you go out? Would you go out today saying everything is A-okay? And knowing what you know in your mind, and you're still seeing cases rise. It's not like cases are dropping, they're rising. So it seems like, should you or should you not? That's something. And I'm asking myself, if they tell me, Tom, it's okay for you to go out, would I go out? Probably not. Because I see cases rising, not declining. Here. Not necessarily where I'm at. I'm talking the whole Philippines in general. Hear all the roosters, chickens, and sometimes I don't even hear them. I'm outside, don't even hear them. So that's things to think about. I mean, it's really things to think about. Being complacent, should we not? Is it something that we really need to think about? I know for me personally, and I'm just talking for me personally, I can only talk for me. And my girls, I would talk to them and ask them, do you guys really think we should go to church if we had an opportunity? I know if we had an opportunity, I know that we're not, if they say, okay, everything's okay, we'll go tomorrow, no. Maybe next week, week after, maybe. That's pushing it though. Maybe 3 weeks from now. I don't know, I don't feel good about it. It's a feeling from my heart. I don't feel good that everything is A-okay. I don't feel good about it. I mean, they have restricted bus lines still. You can only get to 30 minutes this way, 30 minutes that way, an hour this way, an hour that way. Going to CDO and Davao are still shut down. We can't get in. So if they're still under shutdown, And we're opened up, or are we opened up? It's a big question. Our governor says we are open. Okay. Maybe they should probably tell some of the businesses to say okay. All the sorry stores are still closed. In fact, 99% of all of them are still closed. They can't get the goods. All the food is empty in the shelves in town. Ruth went to town today, and she said it's just there's no food. No food means there's very few canned goods. She went to go buy a bunch of canned goods, things like there's no canned goods available. She brought home bags, little small bags of peas and corn and stuff like that she could find, scraping the shelves. So where we're at, it's really kind of slack on the food situation. Yeah, we're fine here as far as food goes. I mean, I sent her to town. I said, well, might as well just get a couple things while we're there, get stock up on a few things. We're finding what we're doing is she's making some breads and cakes and things like that. She's selling them and things like that, but we're giving away some. And, giving away some of the things that we have. We'll want to make sure we have enough for in case somebody needs something too. I don't know. I think that are we getting complacent? Maybe. I keep saying that because it kind of worries me. It kind of worries me that everybody's really going out here like it's like no big deal. But you know something? I don't see anybody walking out here. I don't see anybody walking out there, and usually our streets are heavily packed. I mean, there's a few thousand that live in this community out here, in this mountain province where I live. In town, I don't know, there's quite a few thousand in there too. So where I'm at in the province here, in this province, it's a huge province. It goes on for miles and miles and miles back in there. There's many roads, and usually you see all kinds of people out. They're walking up and down the streets, or they're talking, they're joking. Some have little parties. Some just have friendly street get-togethers. Nobody's out. But anyway, I want to do this because it really kind of hit me today. It just hit me last hour. A guy says, yeah, I'm going to church. I said, well, you are? He goes, yeah, I'm going to church on Sunday. Okay, why are you going to church on Sunday? Well, it's open. Who says it's open? Oh, they're saying now that where you're at, even where you're at, it's open, and we can go. Everything's fine. Okay? Who says it's all fine? I'm still under guidelines. I'm still under the impression that I'm still under lockdown. I can't go anywhere. They're telling me I can't go anywhere. I don't know. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching my video. It's 13 minutes of me rambling on. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. Thank you so much for always subscribing to our channel. I want everybody to have a blessed day, and everybody, please be safe. God bless.